you guys been? I have Zoe here eating a cookie. And my Chimmy doing some homework.
Drawing too.
Drawing. Cece's in the living room. She's playing.
Don't know what.
But yeah, today is Friday. We have been missing for a while. I know, I'm sorry. But we're back and we'll be vlogging this weekend. Let's see, where can we start? So, we have been having some stuff going on, especially with this one. Please excuse my room, it's a mess right now, guys. But let's start with Chimmy. So we are going to be very open about what's going on because
I forgot to close my pink.
we don't really hide anything from you guys. So Chimmy started going to a therapy group called the Worry Warriors. And today, Friday, will be our second time going. And the reason she's going is because she has anxiety. And for those of you who don't know what anxiety is, it can be different things. But for Kailey, she's very nervous, always worried. Sometimes she cries for no reason. I mean, she has a lot of mixed emotions. And so it's been going on for a while. I mean, she was very little when it started. We never knew that it was anxiety per se. We always just thought like, oh my god, Kailey, why are you crying? I mean, get over it, you know, and when in reality, crying was her way of coping with the anxiety. And for kids, it's much more difficult because they don't know how to deal with it. As where adults, you know, they kind of know what it is and, you know, they research and do all that stuff. But as a parent, not knowing your child has anxiety and finding out years later, like, we knew, how can I say? We didn't know. I mean, I'll be honest, we didn't know. I don't know why I said we knew. But once she got into 4th grade this year, you know, there's a lot of pressure on reading in school. And so, you know, we were on her. You need to read. You need to get your points for the week. You need to do your homework. You know, there was just so much pressure at the beginning of the year. And, you know, her going to the same school where I work, it's just, oh, Miss Magana, you know, that's your daughter, and, you know, Josie's your daughter, and they know my kids, they know me, and so it's just a little more, I wouldn't say harder on them, but it's, you know, they get more attention. But yeah, so we finally got the help we needed for her. She's attending a group therapy session on Fridays. It is a group of kids who are going through the exact same thing she's going through. And guys, you guys wouldn't believe like how much of a relief it is for her to know that there are kids out there going through the same thing. I mean, same emotions. They, you know, the same thing happens to them. Last week or 2 weeks ago, Mommy?
What?
When you were sick. She had a fever.
Last week.
She told me at school, you know, she was having pain. That pain actually turned out to be a panic attack. And like I said, we didn't know. That day we didn't know. That day is the day that we decided to ask about the anxiety. And, you know, that's when we came to find out what it was. So I, as her mom, am 110% happy, excited we made this choice of putting her in therapy. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy. There's nothing wrong with helping your kids. I think it's uglier, it's harder when you neglect it. When, not that you know, okay, I'm just gonna say it this way. When you know there might be something wrong with your kid and you don't want to accept it. You know, it's just, it's harder for them as they get older to deal with it. And that's what they told me, like, if you would have let it go on a little longer, Kailey would have started having serious panic attacks. She would have needed medication, and I'm just, no, my baby needed help, and we finally got it. So I'm very thankful to all the people that are helping us, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I love my baby more than words could ever say. She is my queen, and yeah, Dad feels the exact same way. We're here to help her, and that's just how it is, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, talk about that for a little bit. We're gonna be going to therapy in a little while. It's 3:30, and we're just waiting for Grandma to get home. And yeah, when we come back, we'll talk about what we discussed, you know, this week. And they do, like, we do a group session with the parents and the kids, and then, you know, they'll separate us for about half an hour, and then we go back and, you know, we talk about everything we talked about separately as a group and stuff. But yeah, it's so far so good. I like it. Pepe's gonna try to go to at least one of the sessions. He works late, so he can't really make it, but that's where we stand at the moment, you guys. Just wanted to share that with you. But yeah, so we are gonna start getting ready to go, but we'll talk to you guys in a while. Bye.
Bye for now.
Hey guys, so as you guys saw, it's a little late, but we just got home from Pepe's game. He's taking a shower right now, so I thought I would do a little update on how therapy went today. So today was good. We had a group session today, so parents with kids. Nobody left the room. We all talked in the same room, so we didn't have to leave, like parents with parents and kids with kids. Today we were all together. And of course Jimmy had an episode where they have this box. It's in the living room. They have this little box where during the week the parents have to give 3 or more positive notes. So for example, I'm proud of you because blah blah blah. So both me and Dad, we put a couple notes in there for her saying what we were proud of this week, and she read them today, and then she had to read one out loud. Pick one out of the 3, read it out loud in front of everybody. And that was, you know, she cried. I mean, if you guys know Kailey, she's very emotional, very sentimental. So when it comes to, I kid you not, as simple as in I love you, Jimmy, she will break down and cry. She will break down and cry. I was at the park right now, and I was texting her, and I was, you know, sending her these quotes like, I'm so proud to be your mom, I love you, you know, these little things that it's like mother and daughter things, you know. She sent me some crying emojis. I was telling my aunt, I bet you anything she's crying right now. So I called her, I video chatted her, and she was crying. She was crying, and I mean, hey, that's Kailey, you know, and I love her regardless. She's very emotional, but that's my baby, and we're gonna work with her. And I'm not gonna say we're gonna fix it, because I just don't know the words to use at the moment. You know, it's like, she's not broken, so there's nothing to fix. But we want to give her, or we want to get her to have the confidence she deserves. She deserves to be confident about how she feels, and or how she should feel. And no parent should neglect, in my opinion, I don't think any parent should neglect their child. And like I had mentioned before, we didn't know what was going on. So I couldn't really sit here and talk to you guys and say, oh, well, this is going on with Kailey. You know, she has anxiety, blah, blah, blah. Whereas now I'm learning more and more about it every week. And it's like, okay, she's having an episode. She's having a panic attack. She's going through this and that. So I can work with her and we can work together. We are actually, everything started with like her reading at school, getting to the points she needed, getting 100% on her test. This week has been amazing. She's already read 2 books. She got her points for the week, so she was super excited. We're so proud of her, and she's gonna keep going. She's already on chapter 7 in her new book, and we know she can do it. We know, and we're right there with her. And you know that, Mama. If you're watching, you know that. We love you. Stop crying. But yeah, you guys, just wanted to give you a quick update. And if you're a parent, and if you even have the slightest idea or the slightest feeling that something may be wrong, is wrong with your child, don't ignore it. Look for the help, because Chimmy's already gonna be 10 years old, and this has been going on since she was 4, 5, but we're here now.